Hi, we're Kev and Chris Waterhouse from Travelling Australia. We're now getting close, very close to the end of the series Living the Dream. We've only got about 4 or 5, maybe 6 episodes more to come.
We've now been home for a little while, and while we've been home we've been doing a bit of work and upgrading some of our equipment. It's now September 2021 and we're heading off again.
Off on another adventure.
Yeah.
This time up to the Northern Territory. This trip is well and truly long overdue. So please join us on our travels. Now we're just going to do a bit of a quick rundown on our setup and a bit of the equipment we've got before we go. So we'll catch you on the next video. Cheers. Okay, so we're going to go from Bundaberg up to Rockhampton, out to Emerald, Barcaldine, Longreach, Winton. Want to have a look at the Matilda Centre at Winton. I haven't seen the new one. Then up to Cloncurry, and just before Mount Isa we'll catch up with a friend of ours. From there we go across to the Barclay Homestead, up to Cape Crawford, and then we hit the dirt, about 200 kilometres of dirt up to the Lemon Bight Fishing Camp. That's where we're heading for. And we're just going to run through a few of the new things that we've got now. As you upgrade stuff, going along. So we'll show a few of those and more of those through the whole series of videos. Just some of our smaller bits and pieces that we've changed. We've got a thermocell. We're really keen to see how that goes with the midgies when we're fishing for barramundi up in the mangroves. But we did work out a way to refill the gas canisters. There's a couple of good tips on that on YouTube. And the guys at Tackle World in Bundy have looked after us and got us on to these soft plastics. We're keen to give them a go. I've never really done much good with soft plastics. I've always liked the hard-bodied lures. So that's all new to us. And Tackle World in Bundy again. The fold-up landing net. It's got a real nice small footprint, but it folds out quite big. So looking forward to filling that up. Now we have also changed our sounder. A bit harder to do this one-handed. This is now a side imaging sounder for looking for barramundi, of course. So we're keen to give that a bit of a go too. That's another update. Okay, these are just some of the smaller things that we've changed. A couple of really big things we have changed since we've come back from our Living the Dream series. Okay, so this is obviously the biggest change to our setup now, our new tow vehicle. We love the Toyota, absolutely brilliant vehicle, but it was a little bit lacking in payload, and we wanted to go the bigger tinny and carry the quad bike and a few extra toys. So we needed the bigger payload of the F-Truck. Well, when we bought this, it was fitted with the tub. I really didn't like the tub, so we've got the tub taken off and a full custom built tray and canopy. It's got a water tank underneath, dual batteries in this side for our house batteries, and of course the boat rack up on top. Okay, we'll open her up, and as you can see, it's pretty well packed. We've got the quad bike in here, a little 250 Honda. It weighs just a smidge under 200 kilograms. It's only a 2-wheel drive, rear wheel drive, but it will take us anywhere we need to go. Got the quad bike held down. It's got the ramps there. It's got a small winch on the front. We just winch it up and back to take it on or off. Our new Tohatsu 4-stroke, 20 horsepower. Absolutely love it. And we've now got a Minn Kota with the spot lock. So that's going to be awesome for our barra fishing. Something we're heading off to do in the next week. Hopefully, yeah, just after the weekend we'll be leaving. Okay, the Minn Kota mounted up here. It's generators in here, another spare gas bottle, crab cooking, and our solar blanket. It's a 200 watt solar blanket. We've set this all up so we can add more solar when the boat's on the roof. We're not getting a charge, obviously. Covers up the panels, so we just clip in the solar blanket, throw it on the ground or on the bonnet or something like that, plug it in. It's all done with Anderson plugs, all dead easy. Okay, so Brutus is a 2006 model F250. It's got the 6 litre V8 diesel and the heavy duty automatic in it. The older ones had problems with their automatics, and the 6 litre diesel has got a lot more power than the 7.3, and doesn't seem to make a huge difference in fuel economy. It's definitely not as good as a Land Cruiser, but we weigh a lot more, a lot more. So when we're fully loaded, this vehicle will be around 4.2 tonne when we're loaded and we have the caravan on the back. It's got GVM of 4.495 and a GCM, the combination mass, of just under 9 tonne. We're usually sitting around 7.5 to 8 tonne fully loaded. So you wouldn't expect to have fantastic fuel economy, but it's still not too bad for the amount of toys we're carrying. Okay, our caravan. It's a 19-foot bush tracker we had built for us. It is now coming up 7 years old. Actually, it's just had its 7th birthday, just the other day. We should have had a party for it. Now, we've dragged this thing an awful lot of places and still love this thing to bits. It is just an awesome bit of gear. Well, we've done a few modifications to this since we've come back. We have had another solar panel, a 5th solar panel fitted, and we had that fitted to the front section of the van. You can probably just see it there, but at one stage at our trip to the territory, we were running a little bit light on because the temperature was so high and we were making ice every day. Okay, bit of an inside look. Okay, I've just changed the view so we might be able to take in a bit more. This is inside our van. Okay, fridge, freezer, the pantry, obviously table and chairs, the bed, TV, and the sink. Now with these we have fans up on the bulkheads. They pivot all the way around so we can have them blowing on us at the table or at the bed. Down beside the bed we've got shoe lockers. They run the full length of the bed and also across the base of the bed. It just gives us, there's about probably 8 inches step up there. Now a few of the little things that we've had done. These little pieces of aluminium I put in. Every time you open the cupboard something would fall out. Now nothing does. Cans can't rattle out. It's just a great little saver. Inside our fridge, as we're just packing to get ready to go, I have a small computer fan in there. It blows the air around inside the fridge and circulates the air. This van's got a 220 litre fridge freezer, about a 40 litre freezer, so I'm guessing that would leave around about 180 litres for the fridge. Now, under the bed. Okay, now my fishing hat. Now these hats from the Green Shed make the best fishing hats ever. They're cheap. If you lose one, you're not going to sweat it. Now under the bed we've got the washing machine. That's our lithium battery bank, 300 amp hours of lithium, and this is our what we call our downstairs freezer. It's a 50-litre Trailblazer, and it's our storage for meat, fish, whatever, when we go away for our bigger trips. Our fishing rod racks, I've got our table and chairs down there. Our crab cooking pot, camp oven is in there, but there's not a lot of heavy things in there, but it's, yeah, good storage. Okay, we've just taken the van outside, parked it in the backyard. Just checking everything, solar's working beautiful. Okay, this is our map. It's just a laminated map we had framed, and we've used different coloured dots to mark different trips that we've done. It's a great idea. Now, above our kitchen sink, obviously where we keep our glasses, we made this little thing up. All it is a little bit of thin ply, used a hole saw, and a little bit of edging timber. Keeps all the glasses and cups. We've never broken one in all our travels yet. Okay, another little storage tip that we have, and we learnt this one the hard way. All our cordials, oils, anything liquid is always stored in a container in this area down here. Years ago we had a bit of a nasty accident with a cordial bottle, and that takes an awful lot to clean up. Okay, into the bathroom. Toilet, sink, plenty of storage in here. More storage in here. And we have timber edges here to stop anything falling out. And the shower. That's about it. Okay, we've just put the awning out, just checking the satellites all work and everything's fine. Crawled in and around and under the van over the last few days, just make sure everything's alright. Our boat trailer, our pile-up boat trailer, it's all good and solid on there. So we're just about ready to go and go and scare some barramundi. Alright, well it's nearly time to take this boat off this trailer. Load it up on the roof of Brutus. It's all done with a winch. There's no lifting at all by hand. But we'll show a bit of that maybe a little bit further along in the video, or in this series of videos, which we're going to call the Barra trip. Please feel free to ask us any questions about our setup, although it might take us a little while to get back to you, as I dare say we'll be out of range for a few weeks.